Hi everyone, Lisa Valentine here, Design Team Coordinator for Swirlydoos Kit Club. We can be found at www.swirlydoos.com. And right now I would like to introduce you to our November 2012 Project Technique Kit. Chrissy puts together one of these kits every month, and in it she introduces you to some different mediums and products that a lot of people are beginning to use on their scrapbooking pages or art journals, and but you might find yourself out there going, geez, I'm really not sure I want to try it. So we put together these kits to help you to expand your creative horizons. Our education team designers, Lynn Forsyth and Miranda Edney, their jobs are exclusively to work with this kit. They put together videos for us and our members that show us what they've done with these kits, give you lots of ideas on what to do, on tips on what not to do, and then they show you final projects. You can find all of their how-to videos on our Swirlydoos YouTube channel, which is Swirlydoos Kits, one word. Also, our YouTube videos are on our blog. On our right side menu, you can get access to our most recent videos, and of course we have an extensive tutorial section that our education team designers contribute to quite often. So what I'd like to show you right now is what's actually in the kit. So you can see here, Chrissy's put together some gorgeous petaloo flowers, a wooden flourish from Kaisercraft, and all of this can be used to create something using all of these items, maybe a canvas, maybe you're just going to use this cardboard. But let me show you what else is in here. We have a little sample thing of molding paste, which I personally can't get enough of. If you've seen my work, you know that I use it on quite a bit. We have some vanilla shimmer smooch spritz. Gelatos react to water. So just an idea, you could probably use some of this to spray your gelato. Just trying to get you thinking. Of course, we have our standard black and white, which you must have, and then we have these beautiful blues to purples, as well as a brush comes in this kit and a stamp. And I'm sure that one of our designers will be showing you how they've used the brush, one of our education team designers, in one of their videos. We have this lovely piece of burlap here. And I don't know about you, but what I've done with burlap in the past is I've either, pulled off the pieces and then I scrunch them up and add them into my flower clusters to create a little bit of more of a additional dimension and a natural look to my flowers. You can also use fabric tack, and you can really kind of scrunch this up and create this really nice three-dimensional layer to anything that you're adding this to. And then we have a nice 12 by 12 piece of corrugated cardboard. And what I've shown you here is I've gone ahead and kind of peeled off the front surface to give me this. You can peel it all the way off. You can do it off in different parts to kind of give a little bit more of an aged look. You can use the molding paste, or you can use gesso or regular paint to kind of go in and goop in here and add a really vintage look to your project. Gelatos, right here. I was introduced to these about a year ago. And what I love about them is that they're super creamy, and if you're working on canvases or even on your scrapbook pages now, it adds shading, and it can also add some color in some very small specific places where with a mist or a paint you might not be able to otherwise get. I've used these to outline some of my girls that I've done on my canvases, and I'll just show you here really quick. This one I did for my daughter. You can kind of see a line right here, and I made that a little bit darker only because I really wanted her to pop, but you can kind of see a little bit here, a little bit going on to this. Whenever you add gelato to a sealed surface, it becomes super creamy and blends nearly flawlessly. And what I do on my canvases is I will seal everything with Mod Podge. You may use something else, but that's my sealer of preference, and once it dries, it gives me that beautiful sealed surface, which just allows gelatos to blend flawlessly. They really are beautiful. They do react to water or any sort of moisture, so you can think of it that way. Not like a distress ink, so don't think about them like that, because these are they're like a crayon. I'm not sure if you can see this or not. They're like a goopy crayon. Think about eyeliner, soft eyeliner. And that's the type of feel and texture that you're going to get from this. So you don't want to press down too hard on anything because it'll just really smush. So they're very soft. What I'm going to show you here is on just a regular piece of cardstock what you can expect. And I'm just going to draw a line here, and I'm going to draw a line here. Now this is not sealed, so I'm kind of giving you an idea of what would happen if you were to use this on regular paper. And not only that, but this is a textured cardstock. So first thing first is I'm just going to show you, if you were just to draw a line, even if you were to use any of your stencils, and maybe you wanted part of your stencil on your page and you decided to color in your stencil, you could then go back and just use a finger and you could smudge. And you can kind of see how that would work. Then, if you were to add water, just to show you really quickly, see how it starts to wick away from that? If you were to go ahead and then add in your finger and you can begin to smudge. And obviously with paper, you're not going to want to get it too wet because it will begin to pull apart on you. But see what this does? You have a little bit more flexibility over blending and where things want to go. On a smooth surface, you're not going to find where you've got these hard lines at all. It's really just going to whoosh, and if that's a word. But it's really going to begin to give you that additional layer and blending that you're looking for. And again, I like to call this controlled blending, where with mists and that sort of thing, unless you're using a paintbrush, you're really not able to control where your blending is going. And with gelatos, it's just like a pen. You're really going in and you're very controlled over where these colors go to and how much you want them to blend and smush around. So what I want you to do now is I want you to check out on our blog hop our education team designers and their videos posted to their blogs, so you can see how it is they've gone ahead and used this kit. I would highly recommend that if you've not tried gelatos, you really must. And you can thank me later. Again, we can be found at www.swirlydoos.com, and have a good time on the hop today.